So this is a lot of fun for us because we don't traditionally fit into the investment space. BuildFax got its start about 8 years ago as an insurtech company. And over the past 4 years or so, we had different institutionals and investment groups come to us and say, what do you guys have? And the start of it was, we don't really know. We provide insurance data. And so what does that mean? The insurance data that we provide pre-populates underwriting for over 35% of the homes in the United States are currently using our data, right? And in building this system, we collected a database that is property history and condition data on over 70% of the United States, which statistically is 95% of MSAs over 50,000, right? So statistically, what matters to investors? More importantly, over 50% of this data is updated monthly. So as we started talking to people in the investment space, we found out that our initial assumptions about our data not having a significant amount of value was substantially wrong. Once we started digging into the data, if we can scroll through to the chart, please. One of the things we saw was that we have co-integration in a number of micro and macroeconomic indicators. To give you guys an example of what some of our data scientists and customers are seeing with the data is if you look at housing starts on a rolling 12-month average, due to the breadth and depth of data that we have, by the eighth business day of the month, we co-integrate with housing starts, which is released, the revised number is released on the 18th of the month. So we're 10 days ahead of the US government released numbers. This is just one of those indicators. Additionally, we found that we have strong ties to over 100 equities that we're starting to see people play with. And then there's all kinds of fun stuff out there. Municipal bonds, REITs. Do you care about whether or not a property is going to sell? Do you care about whether or not people are installing solar on properties? Things like that. And in doing this exploratory research, it's been a lot of fun because we're starting to see this take off. Be clear, this isn't for everyone. There's a lot of people in this room that aren't going to care about this. But if you care about macro and microeconomic indicators, if you care about anything tied to commercial or residential construction, housing, or that whole world, then we can be of value to you guys. In the end, though, we might not be. If this is of interest, let us know. We'd be glad to talk to you and see if we can serve you guys. Thanks a lot.